A timely sacrifice of an exchange is a useful thing for those playing with black pieces. d2 d4 d7 d5 c2 c4 e7 e6 knight b1 c3 bishop f8 e7 knight g1 f3 knight g8 f6 bishop c1 f4 castling king side e2 e3 knight b8 d7 bishop f1 e2 d5 captures c4 castling king side knight d7 b6 queen d1 c2 knight f6 h5 bishop f4 e5 f7 f6 knight f3 g5 f6 captures g5 bishop e2 captures h5 bishop c8 d7 bishop h5 f3 rook f8 captures f3 beautiful quality victim of Levon g2 captures f3 bishop e7 d6 queen c2 e4 bishop d7 c6 queen e4 g4 queen d8 e7 bishop e5 captures d6 c7 captures d6 knight c3 e4 h7 h6 queen g4 g3 d6 d5 knight e4 c3 rook a8 f8 knight c3 e2 rook f8 f5 king g1 g2 knight b6 d7 rook f1 h1 knight d7 f8 h2 h4 Giri went on a blast. Knight f8 g6 f3 f4 knight g6 captures h4 king g2 f1 queen e7 b4 rook a1 b1 bishop c6 e8 knight e2 c3 queen b4 e7 b2 b4 rook f5 f8 rook b1 b2 bishop e8 g6 king f1 e1 bishop g6 d3 Levon drives bishop like a stake into a vampire's body. f4 takes on g5 knight h4 f3 king e1 d1 h6 captures g5 queen g3 h3 queen e7 f6 king d1 c1 bishop d3 g6 a2 a4 rook f8 d8 knight c3 e2 e6 e5 queen h3 g4 e5 captures d4 e3 captures d4 rook d8 e8 queen g4 d7 c4 c3 rook b2 a2 knight f3 e1 Levon drives bishop like a stake into a vampire's body. Rook h1 captures e1 queen f6 f4 king c1 d1 queen f4 e4 the white king, squeezed into a tight cage, is forced to accept defeat.